Today I'm talking with Jake. Today I'm talking with Jake and Moses about the irrigation project here at Namasagali School, and in particular how the borehole interacts with all of the different work that goes on here at Namasagali. Can you guys explain a little bit first about the borehole and its value to this school?
Okay. As you can see, some water runs off from the borehole into a cistern. The cistern is about 2 meters deep. It can hold around 1,000 liters of water. So always there's a line, as you can see. There's a line. So when people come to collect water for irrigation, we don't want them to line up. So they just go straight to the cistern, collect the water, and go and irrigate the crops. But when we came around, we found that the cistern was almost full of silt. It's 2 meters deep, but it was 50 centimeters deep. That is 3/4 way.
And so your project this year was to
clean it up, and then devise means of blocking silt from going through the trough to the system.
So what you see here is your guys' answer to that sediment issue, wasn't it? Right.
And as you can see, it's doing its job.
Yeah.
This would have been this. We put this yesterday but one.
Really?
Yeah. And you can see how much has collected. So we're also planning to put a cover on the cistern, because the kids always wash their feet from there, and so they add more dirt.
And so this was, what else, what do you guys use the water for other than drinking?
This water?
Yes.
It's also used by the community around for cooking.
It's not
this
just
is
the
their water source. And then for irrigation, like we told you.
Yeah, you use it for irrigation. Can you explain that a little bit quick, Jake?
Right. Well, this water is pulled directly out of the cistern in the green jerry cans that you've seen. And so we're hoping to implement, or at least design a system that will make it more efficient for the children to have access to this water closer to the gardens up there. Because it's about 150 meters completely across the garden. And so it's a long walk for some of the children. So we hope to design a system, one that will collect rainwater from all the roofs, and we've calculated just by rainfall charts the volume of water that we could collect in a given amount of time. So we hope to install 2 storage tanks near the school buildings, and then will obviously provide for closer transport of water. And then we also are hoping to invest in a system of about 100 meters of hose, which it's about 100 meters from the borehole to the corner of the school building, which is where one of the tanks would be. So we could connect the hose to this pump and pump water directly to the tank. And then, so that could be used during the dry season when the tanks aren't being filled. In the rainy season, our calculations have shown that there will be constantly enough rainfall to continue to supply enough water to the gardens. So implementation of our design probably won't happen this year, but we plan to have the design and all the materials laid out for next year's group. So hopefully they can start on that right away and get a good start on that. And really, the irrigation is an ongoing process, and it needs to be done in steps, I think.
Tell me quickly, what did you guys learn from working together?
I've learned a lot from Jake. I don't know, but the calculations, most of the calculations, we did them. I learned that from him. I'm a food scientist, so I don't do a lot of calculations. And I've also learned how to put in the nails. The nails we use here very long, and every time you hit it, it bends. But Jake here has a way of hitting the nails, and they don't bend, so you hit them hard, they get in instead of bending.
Right.
Yeah. How about you, Jake?
I'd say the biggest thing that I've learned, and not just specifically to the irrigation group, but to working with both my Ugandan counterparts and my Iowa State partners as well, is just that in this culture, back home, you see a problem and odds are you have a tool that can fix it. Here, when we came out to build this fence, we don't have a post hole digger. What are we going to use? So I'm thinking, what are we going to dig this with a shovel or what? But Moses knew right away, no, we're going to dig them with pungas. He knew the answer to that. And so I think my eyes have definitely been opened to thinking outside the box. So, and over here, these guys are good at it. So.
Thank you.